Okay. Back up. Oh my God. There's a big eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Whew, in here with the pigs. Hey, no, back up. Whoa. So they are all gathered around checking out the rattlesnake. That is a beautiful rattlesnake too. Super pretty. But pigs are known to actually, believe it or not, they've been known to kill and eat rattlesnakes. All right, so Gabby actually just got home from the vet. She was taking the tortoise to the vet, so I'm waiting here. I got a stick. You know, I can handle this snake with this stick, but I would much rather use a snake hook. So I'm just standing guard, keeping the pigs and goats away from the snake. Gabby's gonna run and grab me the snake hook, and then we'll be able to move this guy. All right, so Gabby just got me the hook. Oof. Come on. Look at him, man. This guy is on it.
We just want to get him out of here on the other side.
He knows I'm trying to get his tail. You see that?
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job protecting himself. Well, the pigs had him surrounded. So what I'm trying to do is just scoot him around in circles a little bit and get him to want to try to slither away. He's in full defensive posture right now because he was literally surrounded. And I can't get a hold of his tail unless he...
No, Clover.
Moves. No.
Do you think we can just make him go through this? Like slither out of it?
I don't know if he'll fit. Well, I mean, I guess he can because he got in here.
Yeah, maybe that will be...
Unless he bit himself.
He's very defensive right now.
He is so defensive.
Usually they're not.
Yeah,
right?
usually he's just... Well, I think it's because they got the pigs around him. That's what I wanted. So as soon as he went to flee, I can get a handle on him. That is a good sized diamondback.
All right, let's All right.
Look at this. How cool.
So,
I mean, I know it's like scary and all, but like, that is so cool.
Where do you want to put him on the property?
Well, he obviously lives over here. The baby we could easily relocate. It didn't have a home range yet. This guy's got a home range. Like, I think we should just put him right over there. And hopefully this is a negative experience enough he doesn't come back this way. All right, so we're just gonna try to release him back over here. So let's go ahead and walk him back. Woo! Just right, man. So obviously this is something that is inevitably going to happen out here. I get lots of questions about that all the time. What are you going to do? You get a venomous snake in with your animals. It's going to happen, you know. We don't live in a bubble. We live in a 40-acre forest. Well, I own 40 acres. There's a lot more surrounding forest. So there are a lot of snakes out here. This kind of thing is bound to happen. What are you going to do to prevent it? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. It's going to happen. So we'll just release this one back over here. What do you think? Is it far enough?
Yeah, this is perfect. Hi, beautiful.
Man, that is so cool.
Here. Wow.
So if you notice, the snake is a lot more calm now, especially if I don't move. So rattlesnakes have their rattle as a warning. A lot of people think that if rattlesnake's rattling, it means that it is aggressive and it wants to attack, and it in fact means the complete opposite. Rattling means that the animal wants you to be aware of its presence and leave it alone. It is a defense mechanism. See, every time I move, it starts rattling more, and the more I move around, the more intensity of the rattling. And if I just sit here, see? So what it wants to do is warn you. Again, a lot of people misconstrue this. They're like, oh my God, it was so aggressive. It was rattling so much. And it's like, no, that means it's afraid of you and it's trying to warn you and say, hey, leave me alone. I'm right here. Get away from me. That's what rattling actually means. It's not an aggressive animal at all. Unfortunately, in this area, rattlesnakes are killed on sight. Everybody kills them as soon as they see them, and especially if it's rattling like that. And in some areas, it's reported that rattlesnakes stop rattling because the ones that have a higher propensity to rattle are shot and killed, and the ones that don't really rattle get to survive and pass on those genes, and then they rattle less, and then you're way more likely to get bit by one if you step on it.
They're not protected, are they?
No, unfortunately they're not. And that has a lot to do just with the stigma of being a rattlesnake. There is a movement to try to get these guys protection in the state of Florida.
We should.
I mean, like 50 years ago, I wasn't alive, but they would talk about, finding 6 to 7 foot diamondbacks pretty often. This one is like, what, 3.5 to 4 feet, and it's big. I mean, it is an impressive animal, but like, that's not even half of the size it could reach. They can get up to like almost 8 feet long, and so we just don't see big ones really very often because they're all killed. It's really, really sad.
This is amazing. This is the second diamondback we've seen in less than a year, and the person we bought the property from was like, I've been here 20 years and I only saw one and I killed it.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of amazing. We appreciate them. Obviously, we would hate for anything to happen with our animals and a venomous snake, but again, this is the life we chose to live on the 40-acre property, and we have to respect the wildlife around here, and yeah.
So I know a lot of people are gonna probably hate on us in the comments and be like, why don't you kill it? You need to protect your animals. You need to kill that thing. Guys, we didn't move out to the middle of nowhere to make it into the city. This is something I really try to emphasize with a lot of people, and they're like, well, I live out in the country, and whenever I see a rattlesnake, I kill it. And I'm like, then go live in the city. If you can't handle living in the country around dangerous animals, then you obviously don't belong in the country. That's something that makes me so like livid when I hear like all the rednecks that are like, oh yeah, I live out in the country, I'm a country boy. Oh, and then I saw a bear, so I shot it. And then I saw a rattlesnake, so I killed all of them. Then you obviously are a city boy. You should be in the city.
It's like the Avatar movie that you always quote.
It is. It's exactly like that. That's and if I quote this one all the time personally. We can explain it, but it's just in Avatar when Jake Sully is first in like the Avatar body and he's out and he gets attacked by like the wolf things, and then she has to save him and has to kill the wolves to save him, and he's like, oh, thank you, and then she punches him in the face and she's like, they died because you're stupid. I should not have had to do that. You should have been skilled enough and knowledgeable enough to not put yourself in a situation where you have to kill the native wildlife. And that's something I quote a lot and I try to emphasize a lot is like, if you can't handle being around the native wildlife, then you should be in the city, And so we know how to live alongside the native wildlife here. And yes, there's a risk. Yes, there's a danger. We're going to do our best to try to prevent that and handle that. But we're not going to kill native animals over it, and that's something I'm really firm about. I'm very adamant about. I say that because the scientific name is Cratalis adamantius. So, sorry, nerd moment.
Everyone's going to totally understand that.
Well, they will because I explained it. but no, I just really like to emphasize that, Now, also, why are we not going to relocate them further away? This is an adult animal. So when we found the baby, we relocated that far away because it's a baby. It doesn't have a home range yet. But
far away, meaning the other side of the 20 acres.
Well, yeah, but still, it's a decent amount away. Being that this is an adult animal, this is its home range, and they do have a high site fidelity. And what that means, they will live in the same area for literally years. And something like a rattlesnake, they don't move around a lot. And so he's going to sit in ambush in areas and he'll be there for years and people will have no idea. Like this is pretty close to our house, and the people that lived here before, if they had found this snake, they would have killed it. It's been here for years. So they will go unnoticed in one little area for a very long time. Now, that was also an extremely negative experience for this snake, and it will learn from that experience. And I have a pretty fair inkling that it will not go back in that pig enclosure because they had this thing surrounded.
I didn't think of it until you said it, but yeah, Julie is like a feral hog.
Yeah,
Literally, she would have killed him.
Yeah, I don't think Daisy's gonna get a rattlesnake.
Julie, though.
But Julie would kill this snake and eat it, amazingly. And I don't even know how to explain how they do that without getting themselves killed at the same time, but they do, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, obviously, this is a very deadly snake, by the way.
Even our foxes probably would have killed it.
There's a pretty good chance,
Yeah, most of our enclosures have wire that are small enough where it can't get through, like the aviary, the prairie dogs can't get through. It could probably get through on, like, the foxes. Not that it's trying to go in there to eat our animals or anything. It's
it's good to emphasize too is this snake is not going to try to eat anything that we have except what the prairie dogs, which have a very small openings on their enclosure,
so they can't get in.
Like the snakes, we have the prairie dogs and the birds are in the edible birds are in snake-proof enclosures, so they're good, you know. But this guy, that's the only thing this animal would be interested in eating on our property, you know. But yeah, so we're gonna put it here and just let it go do its thing because it very clearly does live in this area, and we don't want to move it far away where it will try to come back and then kill itself trying to find its way back. That's why relocation a lot of times doesn't really work. Now, if you were in the city, yes, we were relocated out into the forest. Hope for the best. There's a pretty high chance it won't live if you do that.
But this is the forest.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to bash relocation efforts that are done in urban areas because that's great. That's giving it the best chance you could because it's definitely going to die in the city. But if you relocate it out in the forest, maybe it'll claim that as a new territory and it'll live there. But most of the time, they do try to go back to their home territory and they die along the way. So relocation is not a perfect example to use. You know, it's not a great thing to do if you can just move it a little bit farther away like what we're doing here.
What do you have to say about, you know, the people? Obviously, they're trying to protect their kids, but they're like, oh, well, there's one, and I have kids and grandkids and this and that. I just feel like it's like not letting your kid play outside because it could, like, your kid could get hit by a car. Like, things happen. It's rare that it happens.
Yeah.
But I don't think killing them is the answer.
Well, okay, so there's a couple different ways to look at that. Like, for one, we are not giving anyone parenting advice ever, okay? But I will tell you my personal experience. I grew up catching these things. You know, I don't recommend that, obviously. My parents yelled at me whenever they caught me catching a rattlesnake, but I grew up catching non-venomous snakes. My parents let me do that, and then I would catch rattlesnakes on my own. My parents would be mad at me. You know, I learned how to do it, and I don't recommend that for any kids, but the point is, like, you can't live in a bubble. And, like, you know, it's just not reality, unfortunately. And if you want to, like, the probability of getting bit by this thing is so low. That's the other thing, too, is we emphasize, like, probability of death with a dangerous animal because we're hardwired to do that. We evolved alongside these animals and we see them as very dangerous because evolutionarily speaking they are. But in modern society, you can't tell me this is more dangerous than a cheeseburger because it's not. The number one killer in the US, what is it, heart disease and heart related issues, which has a huge amount to do with our diet. Well, it's everything to do with our diet almost, you know? And so, like, people are like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. He's gonna let that thing live on his property as they watch the video while eating a double bacon cheeseburger and a huge milkshake, like, and they don't work out and they don't exercise. And I'm like, who do you think's gonna die first? Okay, like, sorry, but that's just kind of the way it is. But yeah, so we do live alongside wildlife. We learn to do so. And we're just gonna let this guy go. I hope I find him again. I hope I see him again. We do also teach our dogs to stay away. Back up. So, like, Clover's been over here the whole time. As soon as she even looks at the rattlesnake, I yell at her, you know, and I teach her, like, bad association here. This is not your friend. You don't go up to it, you know. When she sees me catching it, she's interested because I'm doing it. But otherwise, like, she's very smart. You know, we train her. And if you are interested, there are also rattlesnake avoidance courses you can put your dog into if you're worried about it.
We also walk the trails with our dogs. We've never really found snakes in the trails like this. They're not really going out on their own, but again, it comes with the territory. We're going to do everything we can to prevent it, but, like, I can't stress this enough. We cannot safety proof everything 100%, and we don't live in a bubble, and our animals can't live in bubbles. Like, we're just doing our best, and that's all we can do. And this was kind of a freak thing. This is crazy.
Well, here's a good way to put it. If I didn't walk up on that when I did, you know who would have died?
The snake.
The snake. The pigs would have ate the snake. like absolutely.
Julie, yeah.
Yeah, Julie would have ate that snake. So like, I didn't save the pigs, I saved the rattlesnake, you know? Because she would have got that thing.
And we're not kidding, Julie is actually half feral hog.
Yeah, oh, feral hogs wipe out snakes. Like,
Yeah.
like we're not exaggerating, making a joke. You can Google and fact check it if you don't believe
They
me.
can kill people, they are vicious.
Yeah, feral hogs are no joke. They literally kill and eat rattlesnakes. So I guess if we're good, we'll let them be.
We'll let him be. Bye, gorgeous.
I'm gonna scoot him into this bush right here just because he's so defensive. I want him to be hidden.
That is a sick snake.
All right, I literally just dumped everything and came running. Oh, I know. You guys have been sitting here right next to the food that you can't get because I dumped it.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on. You're okay. Now we're gonna feed you. Oh my goodness, Petunia. What a crazy day. What a crazy day. Huh? Isn't that crazy, Petunia? Not your first rattlesnake, Petunia? Yeah, not crazy. Why are you being so aggressive, huh? Julie! Oh, this big girl. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. And amid all that chaos, here is a humble, jeweled dung beetle, moving some pig poop, living its life, oblivious to everything going on around it like the giant rattlesnake. Do your thing, dude. Hey guys, so we do still have our baby pigs that we're fostering, and they are still available for adoption. So if you do want to adopt one of them, you can message Eastern Snouts. And yeah, these guys are growing, they're getting big. So if you want a cute little baby, better get them before they get huge. Oh, hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Are we strutting? Are we strutting? Oh, this happy baby. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Oh my goodness! Look at that happy girl. Oh yeah, look at that happy girl dance. Look at that strut. Chloe, Chloe. There we go. Yay! Look at how happy she is. Oh my goodness, Chloe. Oh my goodness, Chloe. What a happy girl. What a happy girl. Oh.
Awesome. This is fantastic. This is like best case scenario. So the reason that we didn't do the oxytocin before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 3 left. The reason we didn't want to do it before is because we didn't want her to like rupture or strain too hard. So once she passed the other 2 on her own, a couple of days apart, we just did another x-ray this morning. Nothing was blocked. The eggs were still pretty high up, so we decided to go ahead and give her the drug oxytocin, which actually causes the uterus to contract, which basically like sends them into labor, even though, you know, it's a tortoise and she's laying eggs. But it looks like she's going to pass all of these, and that means that we won't have to do surgery and quite literally cut the bottom of her shell open to retrieve those eggs. So we got 3 more to go.
Now I'm putting out some produce donations for the tortoises. I'm pretty happy. And look at how big these guys are getting. They were just in the pond taking a little swim, but they are getting huge. You look so scruffy after being wet. Look how big they're getting.
All right, guys, this is number 10. This is the last egg. You can see it, the bulge right there. And there it goes. Number 10. Amazing. And just like that, She passed all of them and does not need surgery. So that's amazing.
There you go, guys. So these are the Patagonian Mara, or Cavy. Always stealing the bull. So that's the male, and that's the female. Alright, so now we're in here feeding the foxes. Hazel's in her log. What you got, Hazel? Hi, pretty girl. So they have chicken grinds. They've got some freeze-dried minnows. They've got some tuna fish, venison kibble, dried bugs, apple, and what is that? Freeze-dried duck? Or no, lamb, I think. Obviously, Gabby made the bowl. I'm trying to remember everything. I bet you never had good food like that on the fur farm, huh? Yeah, is that good? You like that, Hazel? It's okay, Shippo. He was actually just over here eating, and like I mentioned this before in another video, they definitely feel more confident when I am outside of the enclosure and they know the fences are between us. So he was actually just eating his food like pretty close to me. But then he ran away as soon as I took out my phone, of course. All right, so now we're gonna feed the coatis. They look very excited. So they are getting some tuna, chicken grinds, dried minnows, live bugs, monkey biscuit, apple, cranberry. What is the orange stuff?
What is the orange stuff? Oh, it's
Butternut squash. And it looks like some nuts in there too, cashews and stuff like that. So some good stuff. Oh, stop it. You guys being so dramatic. You happy girl, Lil? Yeah. Looks like she's eating the chicken grinds. Alright, so we're gonna do some cleaning in here. We're gonna scoop the poop like we always do, and then we're gonna do some deep cleaning, spray it, bleach it, scrub it, and then we're gonna try to take out these boxes today too. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, because it's getting warm. So this was originally just for the winter, because there's a heat mat in there, but they're kind of chasing Lola and Lily in there, and they're spending a lot of time in there, so.
Well, we're gonna have to see what happens. It's gonna be a little bit of an experiment. So what we're hoping is if they don't have that place to kind of hide and defend, they will have to learn how to get along with each other. Hopefully that works. If that's not working and it just causes more fighting, then we're gonna have to give them the boxes back.
Or something else that maybe isn't so insulated, because it gets pretty warm in there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be an experiment. So right now, though, first off, gotta scoop up all the poop. So fun, glamorous. I love it. Jelly bean. Jelly bean. Oh, it's happy Jelly Bean. Got his blueberries. His happy boy. Got blueberries and banana and hard-boiled egg and apple and pear. And Petrie's over here, very excited and ready for food. All right, you're next, Petrie. Don't worry. Hello, Olaf. You got your walnut? Yeah. You happy? Oh my goodness. Here. You guys are crazy. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Poppy's the light one. That's Big Harv. And the emus coming to watch. boy, Poppy. That rattlesnake today would love to eat you, Poppy. It's okay. We got you. You're protected.
But we're almost done here.
We switched out the hides.
We did switch out the hide, so we're gonna see how it goes. This is gonna be a lot cooler for them. We are gonna put 2 more on our Amazon wish list just because I want everything to be uniform. We only have 3 of these ones. Blanco sleeps up there anyway.
We're gonna put one over here where Aaron is scrubbing.
Yep. And then they have this big thing too, and some of them even sleep in the hammock, so it will be fine for now. But we are gonna update our wish list and add some things. We're scrubbing out the water. The mulch looks pretty good. I think tomorrow we're gonna go into town and just get some more and fill in the bare spots, but it's looking pretty good.
All right, so Aaron's gonna let the coatis out.
Oh, that's Lola.
Loli. So Gabby and I are in here with them, trying to spend some time.
Look at dirty.
And we're just gonna go check the other food.
Oh, she's thirsty. Oh, this is a weird
There we go. You usually let that one down because we gotta reattach the clip.
What do you think, Lola? The new hide.
She likes it.
Yeah, she approves. I bet you her and Lily are gonna cuddle in that.
You got your new hide.
Look at the dirty face. Looking good.
Gabby's being climbed.
Who is this?
Mm.
Is that Coco or is that Griselda? Because that makes a big difference. Because Griselda likes to try to bite faces now. It's a new thing that we're doing. Come here, let me see. Who is that? Who is that? You checking it out, Lily?
What you think, Lily?
What do you think? We can give them more blankets too. They like to bring their blankets. What do you think, Blanco? They approve.
All right, so now it's finally warm again. We're doing the tarps again.
But this time I think the tarp can like come off and stay off.
You think so?
I sure do think so. Hi, Bean. They are not happy with you. Looking good. The aviary too.
Look at everybody all up in the front looking around. So there's Chloe and Olaf and Rocky and Blue and Zazu and Petrie and Jellybean. Well, Gabby and Aaron are in there sifting the bird aviary. And then I just picked up another load of sand to bring in. But look at Bam. Oh, just Bam. She jumped up in my lap. Just Bam. Oh, hi Bam. Now we got Clovey. Look at everybody. Puppy time. Alright, so Gabby and I are still in here, sifting and cleaning.
I literally just like sat down and you're gonna record me and make it look like I'm not doing anything. Look at my legs.
We've been in here for like, you've been doing this for like 2 hours.
My back is killing me. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, so we're in here cleaning it out. That's what we've been doing for a while. Alright, so now we're back in with the pigs again to clean up some poop. There's lots of pig poop. There's some of it right next to Petunia. Gotta clean up your poop. Oh, we gotta clean that poop. Oh, we gotta clean that poop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is what rakes are for. Oh, Petunia's so happy. You're so happy, Petunia. Oh, yeah. Look at this happy pig. Julie's like, what is going on? You like that, Julie? Yeah. Oh, Gabby's trying to feed some of them. You're very popular.
Come here, Toonie. Do that.
All right, coming out to do our night checks right now. Feed Jet and Asami. Hi, Asami. Hi, Jet. There's Chunk Skunk. Hi, baby. Here you go, Jet. Who's he looking at?
Too. He sees Clover and he's happy.
And you see Clovey? Is that your girlfriend? Hi, guys. You liking the new houses? You like your new houses?
Lily, Mike. You want a banana? Oh, late night snack, Lil. Go girl, Lily. Yeah, I got more.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a very long and eventful day, so we're going to go ahead and end this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.